Ned Walker's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the badness. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now. Don't go give water. Just relax.
I bet give her water, Daria.
Just wait.
Hi everyone, this Ned Iwoko and Regina Daniel's story is a very pathetic one, and I want every parent, every youth, a teenager watching this to learn a very, very important lesson. And I will start with the scripture. You know me, I love the scriptures. 1 Timothy 6:6 says, "Godliness with contentment is great gain." Be contented. That's a major thing I see here. You can see how troubled, how unhappy, how sorrowful she is, how chaotic the whole place is. What we see is a glamour. What you see is the lie. As a teenager, as a youth, what you're glamoring for, what you're praying for, what you're looking at as beauty is just a cover-up, because deep down there are pains and sorrows. You know, a lot of time the devil presents wood to us as gold, especially as youth and teenagers, and I want every parent to learn from this. I pray for peace in our life. I pray for peace in our home, because the Lord, of course, is merciful, irrespective. It's better. Like Proverbs 17:1 says, it's better for us to have a dry morsel with quietness than a house full of feasting with strife. This is definitely the example of that Proverbs 17:1. It's better to have your food in quietness, no matter how small, than to have a house full of strife. You know, growing up, I watched this series of Fuji House of Commotion. I don't know if those Gen Zs ever watched that. The house is full of commotion, and I will encourage parents to let out greediness. Don't, because of your own greedy attributes, put your children in trouble. It's not all that glitters that are gold. Let's learn from this story. Behind the scene is the real deep. You are bestowed with a lot of virtues, glory, destiny. This girl will probably have been great even without marrying a billionaire, without marrying a rich man, rich old man, or whatever. I want to encourage us as parents. Don't use your children to cover up for your own weakness. Don't sell out your children because of money. Don't push them into what they don't want to do. You know, Proverbs 15:16 that says, "A little with the fear of the Lord is better than great treasure with trouble therewith." I remembered when the story came up, 2019, 2020, I think, that they got married, and one of my church members said, if not me too, I'll give my sister, I would not mind. The way he was even talking, I'm like, because of money, stay there, sister, stay there, Stadiola, because of money. I will even tell him that I have enough sisters to give him. If he can even take 2 or 3, I will just take off poverty. You can see now that behind all this glamour is trouble, is pain, tears, and everything you see, all the glamour is just a cover-up. Please, deep down, they know what they're facing, they know what they're going through. Don't be greedy. Don't enter into what you feel is good because you feel it's good. Learn to be contented. Godliness with contentment is great gain. Proverbs 16:8 says, better is a little with righteousness than great revenue without righteousness. Look at blood stain everywhere. I don't know how true the story is. The Nedunwoko came out, allegedly said she's into drugs. Why is she into drugs if she's okay? Then the girl came out and said it's better for her to go back to her parents' house. Whereas in this interview, you will see where she's saying what she's putting out is even the list of what she's experiencing in the house. She's experiencing joy, peace, and the likes. And look at what is out now. So don't compare yourself with anybody. You're special, a royal priesthood, a peculiar nation. Don't, because of greed, enter into what will destroy your life, destroy your destiny, destroy your mental health. Proverbs 16:8, Proverbs 30:8 and 9 says, remove from me vanity and lies, give me neither poverty nor riches, feed me with the food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or I be poor and steal and take the name of the Lord in vain. Thank you for watching thus far. I know you've learned one or two. Let's remain faithful. Let's remain positive. Let's take out greed. Let's be focused on ourselves. You are created for more. You are created for more. You can do better by the grace of God. See you next time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Share the video. Let's, to all parents, to your teen friends, let us learn from this. I pray it is well with us. See you next time. Bye. Thank you.